Hello, how are you doing? I hope that you've been well. It's been a while since I've sat down and filmed a video, so I thought that today we could get ready together. I am going to do my makeup. I got a couple of things new that I'm trying out today that I got in yesterday. But actually first I'm going to start with my moisturizer. Right now I'm using the Shannon Bio Lifting Cream. This has, I think, some rose extract or something like that that makes it smell like roses. It smells so good, and I, as you can see, have thoroughly enjoyed this. This has actually taken the place of my favorite La Mer cream recently in the past few months. So what I've been doing actually is using this at night, but today I was out in the sun yesterday and I just feel like my skin needs a little bit more hydration today, so I'm going to use this this morning. But I've actually been using the Sicily Ecological Compound. I'll put a picture of that here, but I've been using that recently during the day and I love that so much. But I feel like today my skin, I don't know, you know how your skin starts to feel when you've been out in the sun? And it has been so, I know it's always hot in Florida and we always talk about how hot it is, but I don't know what it is about this year, but this year has been unbearably hot. The heat index that with the humidity has been like 110, and I don't know, I feel like every year we say this is the hottest year, but I feel like it is the hottest year this year. Since we've been here, we've lived here since 2016. I'm putting on the Dior lip oil just because my lips feel like they need a little bit of hydration. But let me know how you've been in the comments. Gosh, I can't even remember the last time. I filmed a couple of videos and then I never got around to editing them. And then by the time I had time to edit them, I felt like this is old news now and I didn't want to share something that was old with you guys. So I feel like we do have a lot to catch up on. I'm going to use this as my sunscreen today. Actually, I just got this Shiseido stick in the mail, but I really got this because I needed something that I could put in my bag and carry with me on the go. If we go to the theme parks here or if we're just out and about, I needed something that I could put on top of makeup. And I was reading about this one on Nordstrom, that you can actually put this on top. I swiped a little bit of it yesterday when I got it in because I wanted to see what it looked like, and it goes on clear. So you know what, I might actually try and use this. This one is a good primer. This is the Shannon Ultra Sun Protection. It's a SPF 45, but this is a 50 plus. I've used Shiseido, just a regular version. It's in a blue bottle, but it wasn't the stick version of this in the past, and I really liked it. It does a good job of staying on through all of the humidity and sweat and everything. So I'm actually just gonna try this today and see how it goes under my makeup. But I really got it just to put in my handbag and then carry with me throughout the day, just to kind of do little touch-ups. I've had the powder SPF, and I feel like I read or saw a TikTok or someone say that those don't really do anything. So it made me concerned to carry around the powder sunscreen or powder SPF. So I think that something like this will work because I know Shiseido makes amazing products, and especially SPF when it comes to SPF. You know what? I'm going to put some on my chest too. So I'll keep you updated. If any of you have used this, let me know what you think. But it doesn't feel tacky or sticky or heavy or anything. It actually feels really lightweight. I can see that this will work well just on top of makeup, actually. I really like the way this feels. But anyways, so much to catch you up on, I feel like. I did end up getting extensions. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I didn't even update you on that. I got extensions and they did not really help. In fact, I felt kind of like I told Matt that I look like a Cocker Spaniel. You know how they have the really long ears? So she placed them really well, but the way that she put them closer to the front, because the back was so short, it couldn't handle the weight of extensions. It just didn't look right, and it made my head look big because I have really thick hair. And I had those for the whole month of May and then a little bit into June, and then I had them removed because it was too heavy and it wasn't for me. So I think I'm just gonna wait for my hair to grow out. I'm fine. I actually wanted to create with the way that I can do my schedule with clients, I wanted to have a bit more time in the summer to devote to blogging again, and then also sharing here on YouTube. So I've been trying to create space for that. I also started a new hobby that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I feel like I've done something very middle-aged of me. Like, it made me feel like, wow, this is definitely, yeah, I'm definitely my age. But I signed up for an art class for the summer, and I'm learning soft pastels. So that has taken up so much of my time. You know what, I'm just gonna keep rambling on, and I'm never gonna put my makeup on if I don't start. I'm gonna use the new Shannon. This is their new tinted moisturizer. I love this so much. It is really, really nice. It has an SPF of 15, and what shade am I in? This is in the shade Bliss, and it works really well with my skin right now. I'm gonna use this Sigma flat kabuki brush to blend this in. I've been wearing this tinted moisturizer and the Le Beige water tint from Chanel pretty much every time I wear makeup. Those are the two that I'm switching back and forth, just depending on what I want that day. This just does a good job of evening out my skin tone, and it doesn't feel heavy when it's summer. I don't want to feel like I have on foundation. That is the last thing. Oh my goodness, I just realized I didn't turn my light on. I turned my lamp on, but I didn't turn on my light. That would probably be helpful for you to see. Oh my goodness. It's kind of cloudy today. It seems like it's gonna rain soon. So I felt like it was getting really dark in here. See how it gives a really pretty finish to the skin? You can still see my skin poking through. It's not a full coverage tinted moisturizer, but that's what I like in the summer. I don't like to feel like I have a lot of makeup on. For concealer, I'm gonna use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and just do a little bit of that. Less is definitely more during the warmer months here in Florida. So back to what I was saying, I have been spending a little more time in Charleston. Matt and I have been going there and spending time with his family. So my mother and father-in-law live there. So we've been spending a little bit more time in Charleston because Matt's dad unfortunately was diagnosed with dementia in May. And he has gone through a lot of health things, you know, in the past couple of years, and just a little, on a more personal note, it's just something that we've been going through and dealing with together. I mean, Matt and we were really young when we got married, and I feel like Matt's dad is very much my dad. I love him so much, and it's just been such a struggle to see someone that you love going through this and not being there. I think is the hardest thing, because they live in, like I said, in Charleston, South Carolina. So it's hard being, even though we're in Florida, it's not a very far, it's about a 5.5, 6 hour drive, but it still feels like we're not close enough to just pop in, you know, and help on a daily basis. And I wish we could do that. So it would be nice to be there. We love it here in Florida as well, but being close to family is something that we both miss. Neither one of our families live here in Florida. I'm just gonna set a little bit of that concealer with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the BK Beauty 108 brush. I love this because it fits so well under my eyes, just to kind of set with that brush powder away. I'm gonna fill in my brows with my Trish McAvoy brow pencil in Natural Brunette, and this, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this because I don't think it's gonna zoom, but this is all I have left. I have it twisted all the way, and that is the very last little bit of this pencil. Oh, there's a fuzz on it or something. So I'm gonna have to order another one of these. I haven't had my hair highlighted in a bit because my haircut went so badly last time. I've just decided to give my hair a bit of a break. I think I'm just gonna let it grow out for a little bit, even though I have so many grays, and I feel like every time I don't go and get my hair colored, I notice it more and more. I'm like, whoa, and my hair actually gets pretty gray now. But you know, we just embrace getting older, and I'm gonna let my natural hair, including the gray, grow in for a little bit and see what happens. I do feel like this blonde needs to be toned. It's looking a little bit yellow, but I'll figure it out. Oh, I've also received some messages about our Disney videos that we filmed together, Matt and I, on my vlog channel. And I wanted to say we very much love filming those videos. We just haven't been going to Disney nearly as much as we used to. And as much as we love sharing on that channel, oh, I'm using the NYX brow glue. This is in the shade, oh gosh, what shade is, oh, taupe is on the front. It's in the shade taupe. I actually love this. I picked this up on a whim at Target, and I think I saw someone using it on Instagram and I wanted to check it out. And I've been trying to grow in my brows a little bit, and oh my gosh, this actually works so well, and it kind of just gives you that fluffy brow appearance without being too over the top, but it adds a little bit of color as well, and I love it a lot. The parks in general have become so popular, which is a great thing that a lot of people are here. It's just, it's a bit different now than when we first moved here. Honestly, even before 2020, I think for whatever reason it became a very popular thing in 2020 and beyond. And before then, it wasn't as popular. Now it's very trendy, and it's crowded. And I'm someone who I get a little anxious in crowds, but it's genuinely something that I've struggled with my entire life, even as a kid. And the crowds have just become really difficult to navigate. And the older, I think it's me, and I also think it's the crowds. I think I've grown to be a bit more protected, and I like quiet, as opposed to when I was younger, certain things didn't really affect me, or I didn't even really notice. And now that I'm 38, if I'm going to go out and have fun, it's gonna be like a quiet little glass of wine and like a charcuterie board, and then I'm done and home by 9 because I need to go to bed. And it's just a little bit different now. It's funny how things change when you get older. I'm going to use the Chantecaille Serena bronzer. I'll show you what this looks like. It is a very pretty color, and this has been my go-to. I will say that it's sitting right beside the YSL, so I kind of go back and forth between this. This is the All Hours Hyper Bronze in the shade, what is my color? I think I have it in number 2. So that's what this one looks like. I like this one because it has a little bit more luminosity to it, and I love the formula. It's almost like I don't know, it's a very silky, pretty powder. I really like this one a lot. So I've been reaching for this one a little more than the YSL. But isn't it funny just how things change as you get older, and certain things that you have done in the past just don't really feel like they used to. And so that goes back to that channel and sharing there, we haven't quit doing it, we just haven't really had an opportunity to film. And anytime we're at the parks now, it's because I have family visiting, or we're meeting friends there, or it's some reason. We're not just going because Matt and I have a day off together and that's where we're going. Yeah, life has just been a bit different, and it's funny getting older. It's funny how things change, and priorities shift and responsibilities shift. But I wanted to talk a little bit about that because I have had a few comments and messages about that channel, and it's not that we've quit, it's just that we've genuinely not been going in a way where we could film. I'm using the BK Beauty 107 brush for my bronzer. I really like this because I like how it kind of just gets right into that cheekbone area. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this bronzer and go into my crease. I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow. Whoa, I think I went too heavy with that. I don't really wear eyeshadow in the summer as much. I'll just do a wash of color of something like a liquid shadow or a little bit of bronzer. And I'm actually just gonna use this what is this, yogurt from MAC. It's this matte kind of pinky color. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this onto my lid just to brighten it up, and also to prevent the concealer that I put on my eyelids from creasing. For blush, I think, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my Petal from Westman Atelier. I love this, especially, you know what, I was gonna say in the summer, but I actually just love it all the time. It's so pretty. Do a little bit there. It just gives such a nice, healthy flush and glow. And this shade is so pretty. Just a perfect rosy pink. I'll sometimes use this and then put, whoa, I have 2 of these Dior Forever Glow Maximizers. I have it in rosy and in peachy. And sometimes I'll put one of these on top. But I think today I want to use this Chantecaille Cheek Jelly Hydrating Gel Cream Blush in the shade Happy. Oh yeah, and I'm using the BK Beauty 109 brush. This brush is perfect for cream cheek colors. It's such an easy shape. Do you see how it just kind of boop, 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 blends so easily? Normally I like to put this in the back of my hand, but today, I don't know why, I put it directly onto my face. This has a really pretty shimmer, so I just like to put this on top of the Westman Atelier just to give a little more glow. I feel like it got really dark here. Oh, it's raining now. I don't have another light here. Normally I would put another light here. Do I hear thunder? Did you hear that? I think I heard thunder. I feel like I need to go and get my ring light because it got really dark. Hold on just a second. Okay, is that better? Does it look too production now? I don't know. But I wanted to talk to you about my discovery. This has been I decided, because I think I told you guys in January that this year I turned 38 and I was doing 38 clean slate. I really wanted to just explore and do new things. I was feeling very creatively stagnant, and I have always been a creative person. As a kid, just made up imaginative games and had like all of my stuffed animals were my best friends and like created little stories, and the backyard was like Mary's secret garden. I don't know, I just have always been very imaginative, and I feel like the past few years it's just I haven't felt as creative and I don't know, I just needed something. My mom's an art teacher. I've never had any professional art classes, and she's never taught me professional art classes because I don't think that I would be a very good student for my mom. But I came across this account sharing soft pastels, and I decided to sign up for her summer, where she called it Magic, I think it's Magic Makers. She sold it as a creative summer where you could just kind of let yourself go, discover soft pastels. I didn't even know what a soft pastel was. I actually went to Michael's and I bought oil pastels and I used them to just draw something, and I sent it to my mom and I was like, this is what I did, but it just looks like crayon. I don't really like it very much. And she was like, that's oil pastels. Soft pastels are different. And I was like, oh, I had no idea. So then I bought soft pastels, and I have fallen in love with this medium. They are like the Valerie, the art teacher that I'm taking from, she describes them as little jewels, and they're little pieces of colored pigment, and they just create such a mess. And that's why my nails aren't painted. Normally I always have a manicure. I do my manicures myself. I always paint my nails. You guys know it's my Sunday thing. I love taking time to do my nails. I haven't done them in a month now. Now it's gone. I started at the beginning of June, and because soft pastels are so messy, they get dust everywhere, they're crumbly, and I think that is what I love most about them is it feels messy. It feels very elementary and childlike, and it's just been such a fun way to tap into my creativity and doing something that was completely out of my comfort zone. I'm not an artist. I've never had any professional. This is the first time I've taken any type of art class in my life, even though my mom's an art teacher, and I have just fallen in love with this form of art and creativity, and It's just something that I'm doing for myself because I wanted to. It's provided me with so much joy and so much happiness. I love the ritual of making myself a cup of tea, and I turn on the Zoom calls that we do, and it has just been such a nice escape for myself and so much fun. I actually have one of the paintings that I've done, which I didn't know that you called something that's not paint. It's a pastel, but it's actually called a painting, and I have one of mine here. I'll put a video so you guys can see it, but June was wildflower month, so we've been learning wildflowers, and I'm having the time of my life. And I wanted to tell you guys about that because I feel like some of you will understand, or if you're on, you know, something where, oh, I was like, I thought, at first I thought that was Mickey taking a deep breath, but it was our air conditioner turning on. Woo! But if any of you are needing something creative and or just feeling like there's something missing, maybe try taking an art class, a singing class, something like that. But it has just given me so much joy just doing something for myself like this. And I signed up for this summer, so I'm doing it for June, July, and August. So I'm going to use this new eyeliner that I got. This is the YSL waterproof eye pencil, and I got the shade, what does that say? Ooh, so small. Unrestricted Plum number 4. I thought that plum would be a fun color. I haven't had that in a while. Oh, you know what I like? This is actually an angled brush on the end. That's nice, so you can kind of blend it out. Ooh, I really like that a lot. So it says that it's waterproof, and I cannot wear eyeliner that isn't waterproof, or at least gonna last for a little bit here in this heat. I feel like I might need to get in my mirror. I'm gonna put this on. Hold on just a second. For mascara, I have a new Jones Road mascara. They actually sent this to me. This is the mascara in Pitch Black. So I thought that I would give this one a try and let you guys know what I think. Ooh, this is a really pretty package. It's a matte black, very sleek. So look at the brush. The brush has a little bit of a kind of flip at the end, like a little boop. That's funny. I thought that this was gonna be a drier formula, but it actually went on really easily. Ooh, that is pretty. Wow. I was not expecting that from just a couple of swipes of this. Whoa, I really like this. Okay, fingers crossed that we don't end the day with raccoon eyes with this one. Jones Road also sent over their Cool Gloss in the shade Pink Gold Shimmer. So let's see what this looks like. I haven't even opened this because I wanted to share it with you guys. Ooh, that's pretty. Looks like this. It's very shimmery. You know what? Let's just see what it looks like on its own. I'm not even gonna put any liner or anything. I do have that Dior. Let me blot that off. Looks really pretty. Ooh, it smells like peppermint. I've never used one of their glosses before. Oh, that's nice. Really shimmery. It's not as thick and tacky as I thought it would be. That's what I was expecting, is that kind of like thicker, glossy feel. Nice pepperminty. Feels really refreshing. Oh, this is perfect for summer. I love this. I thought I would show you what I'm wearing today. This dress I got from J. Crew Factory not too long ago. Last I checked, it was out of stock, but I will link it below just in case it restocks or in case it is in stock right now. But what I love most is that the straps are elastic. So it just, I don't know, it fits really well and it's really comfortable. But I'm wearing this dress with my Sarah Flint heels. These are the Perfect Block sandal, and I wear these all the time. They are so comfortable. So I wanted to show you a little bit more of an up close of the Sarah Flint block heel, because these are on sale right now. They're having a big site-wide sale, and if you've been thinking about buying anything from Sarah Flint, now would be the perfect time. I got these, I think I shared when I got these in a video last spring, and I have worn them so much and I've never gotten a blister. They are so comfortable. I've stood for hours. They're the perfect sandal, just a very basic sandal to wear for weddings, any events. You can see that there's padding back here in the heel as well as right here in the arch of the foot. They just fit my foot like a glove. They're so comfortable, and I think that that's what stands out about Sarah Flint, is that they're made by, or they're designed by a woman for women. So wearing them on your, standing on your feet and needing something that's versatile that you can dress up or down, she just gets it. And I wanted to share them with you because I couldn't be happier with my purchase. I will say that I did get the slide. You know what, I'm gonna grab those and show you. I purchased these slides last year, and these, I will say, don't fit me as well as I would like them to. I've definitely got a lot of wear out of them, but I just can't wear them for when I'm going to be standing for long extended periods of time because they're a little bit too narrow for me. I do have wider feet. I will say that I wear these a lot more though, just because they're so versatile, and I'm a heels girl. I've told you guys time and time again, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna be wearing heels. Even if I'm a little bit overdressed, I prefer it that way. I just love wearing heels. I also wanted to share this white shirt dress that I just picked up from J. Crew. I put my slip-on underneath it because when I initially tried it on, I realized that I need to wear a slip with it because it is a little bit see-through, but I fell in love with the silhouette. So it has this elastic around the waist, and I'm going to try it on so that you can see it, but I had been looking for a good white shirt dress for a couple of years. Last year I was on the hunt for one, and I could never find one in a silhouette that I liked, but as soon as I saw this one, I knew I wanted to get it because I fell in love with the elastic around the waist and the sleeves. So I really liked this cuff detail here on the sleeve. I just thought that it looked really chic. I had to put my ring light on even higher because it's gotten so dark outside. I also got some new earrings when I bought this dress, just because I thought that these looked like, I don't know, something very 90s inspired. It looked kind of like a vintage pearl, something that my mom would have worn, but I thought that they would be really pretty to wear, especially now that my hair is shorter. I've been having fun wearing more statement earrings like these. They're a little heavier than I was anticipating, or it could just be because I just took off these, which are a lot more lightweight. These are just something that I got from Tucker Nook. I think these are really fun though. So here is a shirt dress. Let me tie it. But I was thinking I could wear it with a belt. It's just such a nice classic to have in your wardrobe. But I loved the full skirt of this and the silhouette of the top. I really liked the longer sleeves with the cuff here, the cuff detail. I'd been on the hunt for something like this for such a long time, and I'm so glad that I finally found one. Good morning. I wanted to show you what I'm wearing really fast. We're about to go to Animal Kingdom to meet our friend Max, and we're just going there really quickly to go to Nomad Lounge and have some lunch. And I'm wearing this athletic dress that I got from Target. I think I shared it in another video, but it has these shorts underneath. And then I'm gonna wear my New Balance shoes. But I did see in the Nordstrom catalog that they're gonna have a style like that for the Nordstrom anniversary sale, and I highly recommend it. I have this pair, and then I also have a black pair. I also like that they have a little bit of a platform, so they give you a little height. I'm also going to wear this hat because just to help to shield my face from the sun, and my hair, I don't know if you can tell it, but you can still see how uneven it is. It's a little more noticeable when you see me from straight ahead like this. So I'm just gonna pull my hair in a low ponytail and then put a hat on. I can't wait until I can curl my hair until it's long enough for me to just put a little bit of a bend in it, because then I feel like it'll disguise how uneven it is. But until then, I've just been wearing it back. Okay, I'm filming on my phone, but I wanted to give you an update. We just got out of Animal Kingdom. Matt is here. We were both so hot and we look so gross, but it's 100 and something degrees heat index, and we've been walking around, and I wanted to point out this is the new Jones Road mascara, and I don't have any smudging or anything. It hasn't ran into my eye. Normally they do that and I have to be careful about that, but both the eyeliner and the mascara stayed on really well, so this is a winner.